my poem is called I Was in the Crowd.
All right.
I was in the crowd. A preacher once taught a congregation a verse out of the Bible, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And me, I was there to learn that.
All right.
I was in the crowd. I learned that God's only Son was a man named Jesus, and that he was here to save us from our sins, and that I wouldn't have to completely die after death because my soul live on in heaven with him eternally forever, and that all I had to do was say yes to him and accept him and to believe him and to obey him and do his will. And I said, yes, Jesus, I accept you. I follow you. And Jesus, he made me his friend. I had heard about all the miracles he had been performing, and the more I followed my friend, Jesus, the more I realized that the same Jesus that fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish back then was the same Jesus that instilled his spirit in other people to feed the hungry today.
All right.
My girlfriend told me she was diagnosed with cancer. Doctors told her she didn't have long on this earth. But my friend said she believed Jesus was going to heal her. And I'm like, I don't know. She was all skinny and stuff, and her hair was falling out, and she was coughing and weak. And I'm like, ain't no way. But just how he made that lame man get up and walk, and that lady with the issue of blood stop bleeding, and Lazarus to rise from the dead. He healed my friend. She came to church one Sunday shouting, crying, and praising Jesus loud. And I was there to witness that. I was in the crowd. And so I watched my friend Jesus perform so many miracles. I even started recognizing all of the miracles he was doing in my life. Like, how I wouldn't have money to pay my bills or eat it. He would just make a way out of no way and send me help. Or like how I got that job I wasn't even qualified for on paper. Or like when he had me allow me to leave that store right before they started shooting. Or like when that girl who never liked me all of a sudden wanted to be my friend. How he forgave me for my sins, and how he gave me this happy, joyous, unexplainable feeling of peace inside that I've never experienced before in my life. This man has been so good to me. He showed me so much favor. He's the best friend I've ever had. And me, all I have to do is to obey him and follow his word and his commandments and acknowledge him in everything that I do. That's all I have to do to make him proud. But instead, me, I was in the crowd. Jesus, my friend, he died thinking of me. He died so that I would be set free. He died so that I can live. He died that painful death just for me. And before he was to die, he said that one of his friends would betray him. And my name may as well be Judas, because when I turned my back on you for what I thought the world could offer me, I kissed your face and I pointed you out to the blood, and I said, that's him. And when I took that step into the nightclub, I was in the crowd yelling, give us Barabbas. And when I took that drink of Grey Goose, I sentenced you to death. And when I put that blunt up to my lips, I threw you across the ground. And when I yelled with my ties on the boat, I threw dirt at you. And when I cursed that woman out for disrespecting me, I spat in your face. And when I walked out the store with those sunglasses, I nailed your right arm to the cross. And when I gossiped about my sister and brother, I nailed your left arm to that cross. And when I disobeyed my parents, I nailed your feet. And when I told that innocent white lie, I put that sour wine to your lips. And when I gave in to that fornication, I put that crown of thorns around your head. And when I forgot about you, when I stopped praying daily, when I skipped out on church services, when I left that Bible closed, when I failed to witness about your holy name, when I forgot to thank you, when I didn't feel like clapping and praising your name, when I failed to acknowledge you, me, I took your last breath, and I stood in that crowd, and I pointed at you, and I scorned you, and I cursed you when you called me your friend. And even today, as I call myself saved, I'm constantly standing in that crowd every day. I fall short of your glory in some kind of way. I betray you again. But Jesus, because of your new mercy, every day, and your sufficient grace, I'll never know why you haven't left me. I never know why you kept me. I never know why I didn't die in an accident. I never know why you delivered me from drugs. I never know why that bullet didn't beat my flesh. I never know why you didn't abort me the way I I never know why you forgave me. I never know why you gave me another chance to get into heaven. So that when that beautiful day comes, when you open up those clouds and your children are standing outside of those pearly gates, there will also be me. I'll be standing there.